everyone. Literally, today was like a travel day because yesterday I went to Boston for our Kempire After Dark Boston stop. Boston stop? Have I been in Boston for so long? I'm starting to talk like you. Even though none of the folks that were at my show spoke like they were from Boston. So, yeah. I got this t shirt from Uniqlo in Japan. That's why I like buying certain things when I travel because that's how I remember. Like, where did you get this? Japan. Got this in Uniqlo in Japan. I'm not sure if it's available at Uniqlo here in the States, but we'll pretend like it's not. What's going on, everyone? Hey, Rahina. Hey, Aziza. Deshaun. Hey, Mo. Dwayne. Love Cam. What's going on? Hey, Lexi. Germany. Hey, Nas. I love Germany. I've been to a few cities in Germany. I've been to Cologne the most because I have friends that live in Cologne. I was just in Cologne last summer for their Pride. Happy Pride though. Happy Pride at dinner and had to. Rahina, you're at dinner and you're tuning in. What's for dinner? Where'd you guys go to eat? Or maybe I should. You shouldn't tell. Don't say where. Tell me the type of food. We don't want people, showing up there. Look, showing up there. What's going on, everyone? Where's everyone watching from? Happy Friday. I had such a busy day. Early morning, checked out of my hotel, flight back here. Then I had to go to another appointment. I just had dinner not too long ago, but I said I haven't done a live here in a few days or our informal lives. So I said, oh, I'll do one now to say what's going on, to give you guys an update on what went down in Boston. Hey, New Hampshire, Bethany, Connecticut. I don't think I've ever been to Bethany, Connecticut. Yay, Heather. I love hearing that. Heather says, wasn't expecting this, but love it. You think Phaedra will be back on in some capacity? I think so. The fact that Kenya Moore is not returning, they are desperate. They want this reboot to be a success. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some of the folks. I don't think they should put their eggs in the charade basket. They already are giving us Phaedra on every other show that's not relevant to Phaedra, so why not? Elsinger says you flew to Boston. I did, because I did the math. I calculated the math, and I said it was cheaper. Based off of the train tickets that I saw. Plus, it was also faster. Literally, it took me longer to get to the airport than my flight from New York to Boston. But I would have it no other way. I would have it no other way. The agent at the desk for going home, she was like, I forgot what she said exactly because I have my headphones in, but she was just like, oh, you're Kempire, right? I mean, she sees my legal information. And I was like, uh-huh. I had a show here. Why weren't you there? I didn't say it like that. I said, maybe the next time you'll come. Well, probably because she had to work today. That's why she didn't come. So Boston was fantastic. We had a really great audience. We did our meet and greet after. Basically, I meet and greeted everyone. See, this guy, Elsie, says, I don't mind seeing Phaedra back in Atlanta. I mean, desperate times calls for desperate measures. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Phaedra this season. LoveBscott.com is reporting possibly she might join the ladies for their international group trip. I fly to New York from Boston. I find it more affordable than the train, and it's less than 45 minutes flight. Exactly, SS. I completely agree. It definitely was more affordable because after I did the math, I was like, this doesn't. It's going to be much easier for me just to take a flight. And I flew out of LaGuardia, which is nice. It's a nice airport, so I was like, all right, I'm good. And again, it took me longer in the taxi to get home than it did on that flight. Exactly, end up desperate times. Bring Phaedra back. That is not a selling point. I'm more interested to see what the other ladies will bring. Hey, sis, on a move. I prefer flying from Boston from New York City. I liked it, and Boston's airport was very easy to navigate. I was like, this is even checking into security today. I was just like, this is quick. And when I fly to Knoxville, Tennessee, that airport's so small. It's like nothing. So, well, I'm sure there's other terminals, but in this particular Terminal A, I was like, oh, this is easy. And I got, I have clear with TSA pre-check, so I flew right through. But I got there way early. So I got a little breakfast. Then I sat down for like 2 hours, which is fine. I'd much rather be early than late. I prefer LGA so much more to fly into rather than JFK. I agree, but unfortunately, some of the flights, because I travel internationally a lot, some of the flights are always from JFK. But I do like LaGuardia. I do like LaGuardia. I just finished watching your last video on Kenya being fired. I'm curious as to why Brittany Edie didn't file criminal charges against Ken if it was so horrible. Well, because Bravo probably got involved and probably deterred her from doing that. Luckily for Kenya. Luckily. I wasn't coming for Knoxville, Kimberly. I was comparing the airports. I like Knoxville's airport because it's so quaint. It's not busy. It's not crazy. And security, I always fly through security, so I actually like it. But going through Boston's, at least Terminal A, I haven't been through all the terminals, but at least through Terminal A, I was like, oh, this is so easy. But here's the difference. What I did like about Boston more in regards to Knoxville, they have like a clear TSA pre-check, things like that. Knoxville has TSA pre-check, but they just sort of like, because it's so small and there's not a lot of people, it's just really another line that you're able to go through, and they'll prioritize you before everyone else. But I've had people that were on the regular line go before me, and I've had to wait. So F y'all in Knoxville. I'm playing, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm playing. Love LGA. Westchester Airport is really cute outside of New York City. I've never flown into Westchester. I mean, it really makes no sense. Hey, Mr. Melon Magic, they can fire Britt, to be honest, because the season will seem so weird without the context. I mean, that's why I believe they're not going to feature anything that Kenya filmed. Remember, Kenya only filmed 3 weeks in. 3 weeks in. I would like to see some real wealthy Atlanta housewives and fresh faces. I don't know. They have a real problem with casting and getting quality women in Nashville. Not Nashville. I will be in Nashville July 11th. Go get your tickets. You coming to Houston? So I know you guys keep asking. We don't have anything on the books right now. Booking a show in Houston, it's not going to happen. Probably not till like the fall. So we will circle back. We will circle back. Kim, when you broke the news about Kenya's suspension on June 15th, I said before the month is over, she would be fired. Taurus and always right. Elle Suggerton, as soon as I found out that she was suspended indefinitely, I said, and because I also know stuff from behind the scenes, I already knew she was on thin ice allegedly, and this is what they needed. But honestly, I don't think Bravo really wanted to get rid of her because they were desperate for the season to be successful. Hey, Dave, this is most jokes are rooted in truth, they say. I said that the other day. What did I say? Look, what are you catching me in, Data? Hey, Chanel's reality. I wonder how long ago NBC updated their codes of conduct, which seasons are impacted. End of, they just updated not their code of conduct. I don't know what policies specifically they updated, but remember, after the reality TV reckoning and they received those illegal letters, they updated their policies and procedures, and they asked their third-party productions to do the same. So I'm sure that included these new contracts. Remember, this contract that Kenya signed was new. Oh, you copy and pasted my tweet? Thanks, Data. I would love for them to launch a new Black City for Housewives. I feel like ATL is never going to come back and hit like it used to. I agree, Sage. I think they've tried. Because as soon as they have a monster hit like Atlanta, they definitely wanted to duplicate that. That's what those suits always do. Hey, Mama Ellie. Once they have a successful anything, and if it's a certain demographic, they always want to try and repeat that. I fell asleep watching your videos, and I'm like, wait, hold on. Shakir says, bro, I swear I fell asleep watching your videos. I am like, I can't wait until the tea, and I ended up sleeping on the tea. You were tired. You needed to sleep. Chicago would be fantastic, but I don't believe they would do a Chicago Black Housewives show. But you never know. We never expected Potomac, so you never know. Charlotte would be good. You need to come to Charlotte, North Carolina. I know. Stay tuned, y'all. Like I said before, booking anything for the summer right now, everybody is touring during the summer. And I'm talking from content creators to musical acts. So this is a tough time to book anywhere. But we had a great time in Boston yesterday. Shout out to everyone that was in Boston. To my Haitian queen that I met, did you break up with him? Let me know in the comments section. Did you break up with him? Okay. One young lady almost had me bawling. Shout out to her. She was talking about her health journey, and I was like, oh my, and how our work has gotten her through during that time. That almost had me bawling. Miss Chastity, what's going on? Gave me a gift. I still haven't unpacked. That's how busy today has been. Any more New York and Boston shows or Boston shows? I just left Boston. We were already talking about it, and I just had New York a week ago. It's literally, oh damn, it's been a week since my show last week. It feels like it was like 3 weeks ago. If you're a member of the channel, you will have first access to the New York show. I will be posting at least a good portion of the New York show with our featured guest from Summer House Martha's Vineyard. So if you're a member of the channel, you'll be able to see it. If you are a senior royal here, you can see the first show because you have infinite access. Data says, honestly, I'm kind of relieved we don't have to see this Portia and Kenya relationship. I feel you on that, Data, because I think we all kind of know it's not real. About 900K in Charlotte. What's 900K in Charlotte? I live near, definitely would be there. Deshaun, live near where? So our next dates for the Kempire After Dark show will be Nashville, July 11th. So if you've been wanting to go to Nashville, that's a reason to come. Or if you live in Memphis, because y'all told me I can't come to Memphis. So for those that live in Memphis, you better come to the Nashville show. Because y'all told me I can't come to Memphis because it's rough right now. Nas says, did you notice in Dubai they don't film in Ion's house? They did film a little bit last season. Remember she was watering the plant? And I believe they filmed this season, but we haven't seen it yet. Where did you come to in Philly? I came to, I'm guessing, wherever the City Winery is in Philly. I forget where part of town that was. But I liked that. I liked City Winery in Philly. It was a great venue. You remember when she was watering the fake plant? Delicious, thank you so much. You've been a member for almost 2 years. Do you have any cities in Texas? Not yet. I definitely know I have to come to Texas. Houston, definitely. I know I definitely need to do Houston. See, Kimberly says, yeah, stay in Nashville. Memphis may have to come up. Memphis may have you come up missing. See? See? This is why I will not be coming to Memphis. I mean, I would love to. I want to go, I heard there's good eats. There's a lot of stuff to see. I know you guys want me to come to a bunch of different cities, maybe in the later part of 2024. The summer already is done at this point, but we do have shows coming up. Nashville on July 11th, Atlanta on July 12th, and then I'll be in Seattle on August 30th. I'm excited to go to Seattle because I'm going to stay a couple days, I think. Is Chanel really bald? Yeah, you didn't see? She posted on it on social media. She posts her bald, beautiful head. Yes, guys, if you're in Memphis, come to my show in Nashville. I know it's a ways away, but make it a weekend. Who's your favorite housewife? Nas asks, Kempire, who's your favorite housewife in Atlanta and who you want to see in Atlanta Housewives? Who is my favorite housewife in Atlanta? I mean, I like some of them for different reasons, honestly. Like, I think people think I hate Nene, but no, I would never take away from what I see. That's how maturity works, because some people can't see outside of their stand-up. I think Nene was fantastic for Housewives, the entire franchise, but she would definitely be very important to Atlanta. So, and Kenya too. I know a lot of people want to downplay Kenya and say, even that Nene predicted that she'd be the downfall of Atlanta. I don't think she's the downfall of Atlanta, to be honest with you. But I also liked there were plenty of moments from Kenya that she brought some really magical moments to the city. I think she went too far. I don't know what she was thinking. I will preface that by saying she has denied that she was involved in any revenge porn. Last night in the Boston show, I kept on saying revenge because I could. We're in person, Kempire After Dark. They need to bring Kim Z back. They tried, and you saw how that turned out. That was terrible. Do not bring Kim Z back. But Kim Z will be on The Surreal Life if you want to see her. Yay! She says, can't wait to see you in Seattle. August is a great time. Is it a great time to visit? Why is August a great time to visit? In Seattle. Because I thought August might be the worst time to visit certain places because it's going to be like sticky hot. But maybe Seattle is different. Let me know. Heather says, what's going on in Memphis? You asked them. They told me I can't come. Apparently, crime is up. Someone just said they don't want me to show up missing in Memphis. Nope. See, look, Cece says, I agree about Memphis. I went there alone on a business trip. After visiting the Civil Rights Museum alone, I got turned driving back to my hotel. The surroundings scared me. See, but that's why I want to go to the Memphis. I want to go to the Civil Rights Museum. Look, I want to go. Why can't I go? Mad about that. And DC, I know you guys have been asking for a second show. I'm going to have a conversation about another DC show. There is no reason why. I mean, we had an amazing second New York City show, but DC, you guys showed out, even bigger than my own city. We had a bigger venue, and you guys sold that out. So I'm just figuring out the timing of it because like I said before, I want to time it around when Potomac is actually airing. The rumors are saying that Potomac will air in the fall, so I might have to come back to DC. Felicia says you can't go because we like you alive. Thank you. um, okay, for all of you keep asking about other cities, it's not that easy. I hope you guys realize that it's not that easy. All right. I know. Look, see, House of Princesses. When you make it into the Midwest, I want to. If any city that I'm going to do in the Midwest, it has to be Chicago. So for all of you in the Midwest, when we finally figure out a Chicago date, you have to come for that. And here's the thing. I think a lot of people think that touring life is the glitz and the glam, and no, there's a lot of business, there's a lot of work that goes into making these cities happen. They just don't happen, and especially when you don't have certain people navigating those conversations and negotiating those deals like that, it makes it even harder. Well, House of Princess, link us up. Look, link us up. Because I'll come to Chicago. I love Chicago. Look, I went to Chicago for my birthday a few years ago, before the pandemic. I loved it. Oh, damn, Nightbot got you. Look, Nightbot got you. Chicago is far worse than... No, it's not. I went to Chicago. I know, but Chicago's rough, too. Don't get me wrong. But I've been to Chicago, at least the city center. KTKU says, hire a team, girl. I do have a team. But it doesn't matter. You have to have a certain team that has certain connects sometimes for these venues. And hiring a team requires money management too. You got to pay people. People aren't doing things for free. People are not just randomly attacking individuals waking up or walking up and down the streets. Well, House of Princess, where are you located? Are you in Chicago? Hi, Kempire. When are you coming to see Gasol in Scotland? Well... stay tuned. Look, I don't know if it'll be there. Oh, you're sure? Okay, House of Princess. Well, I will keep you posted. I'll keep you posted, guys. I definitely want. Here are the cities that I want to come to. I'm not saying I'm coming just yet. I want to come to Chicago. I want to come to Houston. I want to come to Dallas. We are definitely going to do an LA show. We just have not confirmed it yet. Wendy, if we sell out Nashville, I will definitely come back to Nashville. So you guys someone just said I need to get a team. We have a team, but you guys are also a part of the team. Help promote so we can get people saying, yes, bring this person to my city. Oh, exactly. End up says people not working for free like Danielle from Real Housewives of New Jersey's hairstylist. I like Chicago, but I went there for fun before. Thank you, House of Princess. I appreciate that. Do you have our email, KempireDaily@gmail.com? Or if you go to my my Instagram, my manager's email's in my bio there. That way y'all can coordinate. I have too much on my plate. And if you email me, it might take a longer time for a reply. Orlando, we were working on an Orlando date, but that fell through. I wish you could come to Savannah, but Atlanta would suffice. Come on now, Maui. How far is Savannah from Atlanta? Atlanta, you guys are showing out, but go get your tickets. Don't wait too long. The Atlanta date is like 2 weeks away. July 12th. July 12th. But I loved Boston. First of all, I love the city Boston. I haven't been in years. I walked out of, I was like, first it was clean, the architecture. They had rainbow flags and flags of the LGBTQI community everywhere. I was like, okay, on the churches. I was like, this is cute. I didn't stay in Boston too long though, so I didn't really get time to really enjoy it. But I had to come back. I have business to take care of, and also we have more tour dates coming up in just a couple of weeks. Far, and you will be sweating buckets in Savannah. Is it a dramatic difference? How far is Savannah from? I know Georgia's big, but I didn't realize it was that far. Hey, Fabiana. It is Mickey Mouse. It's in like art form. My T-shirt is Mickey Mouse, in art form. I got from Uniqlo in Japan. I love Japan. I really enjoyed Japan when I went. I would definitely go back. Yeah, that's my city, Beantown. I like Chicago. And there's so much more food I could eat in Chicago. I didn't have the deep dish pizza, but I'm from New York, so I don't really like deep dish pizza anyway. I was checking my YouTube. Hey, Miss Bernice, she's checking YouTube and you appeared. Yeah, it's an impromptu YouTube live. We've been doing these recently. Very informal, very last minute. Oh, Minnesota's a good crowd. I have a friend that lives in Minnesota. I should ask him. Will you go back to Asia? Of course, Dainty Bella. I want to go to there's so many. I wanted to go to Bali. I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Cambodia. I want to go to the Philippines. I want to go to Vietnam. I want to go to everywhere. And you good on skipping the deep dish? I think so too. I don't think I would enjoy. I don't love cheese like that anyway. So I'm sort of like I like cheese, but I don't like too much cheese. I'm glad, Mrs. Dash. Thank you, Mo. I was going to watch Real Housewives of Dubai, then I saw you live. Oh damn, sorry. Oh damn, Dubai. What part of New York are you from? I was born and raised on Staten Island. I was born and raised on Staten Island, but my family's from Jamaica. I'm like first generation American born. All of my siblings were born in Jamaica. I love that KTKU. Deep dish isn't for everyone over 30. Isn't for anyone over 30. Really? What does that mean? Oh, I'm glad I made your Friday, Miss Bernice. You should check out Taiwan. Oh, Taiwan. I've been to Singapore before. I met a young lady. Where did I meet her? Where was I last? Look, where was my last trip, y'all? Oh, Portugal. I met a young, I'm sorry. I went to Portugal and I met a young lady from Taiwan, but I also met someone in Japan from Taiwan, and all of them said I should go. I probably would go like not during the summer months though, because I heard it gets very humid there. We really eat pan pizza here. I mean, Chicago has a lot of good food outside of just deep dish pizza. There's a lot of good food. Natalie says, I had no idea you were from Staten Island. You literally have no accent. I have Jamaican parents. Meaning we are speaking proper English. But you know, I can easily jump into the New Jersey, Staten Island accent thing. Very easily. I'm so irritated because Ultimate Girls Trip Morocco will never see the light of day. Never. And I want to go to Morocco. I loved when they went to Morocco on Roni. I would like to see it too. Can I ask, how did you come out to your Jamaican parents? Oh, didn't I do a podcast episode about that? I think so. That's a long story. I might have to save that one. It wasn't good though. It wasn't good. Tavern style is the best. Ooh. Ooh. So when I go to Chicago, I mean, I definitely plan to do a Chicago show at some point. We just have to figure it out. And House of Princesses, she's going to help us with venues. So look, see, it takes a community. It takes a village. It takes a village. Has it been confirmed that Kenya is pursuing legal ramifications for leaving yet? It hasn't been confirmed yet, and if anything, she's probably in the beginning phases, so she hasn't filed a lawsuit. But we have to remember, very much like Nene, they've signed contracts with arbitration agreements within them. So even if she was to sue, it would probably go into arbitration event or mediation at some point, like Nene's lawsuit currently is, or her lawsuit's dropped. She's in arbitration. I love to come to this to Staten Island. I love to Mob Wives. Wish they'd bring it back, but I lost it without Big Ant. Oh yeah, I saw Big Ant's husband after she passed away on Staten Island. At one point, um, what was I gonna say about no, there's nothing for you to see here on Staten Island. Look, there's nothing for you to see here on Staten Island, to be honest with you. Oh, hey, Danny. Danny says my mom lived in Staten Island, would visit as a child. I always found it funny how my Jamaican parents ended up on Staten Island. It's like, of all the places, Jamaicans don't usually, and I mean, now you probably see a lot more Jamaicans, but I always found that to be interesting. Not Brooklyn, not Queens, which I'm probably grateful for, but the ferry ride is so nice, especially like this time of the year. It's gotten worse. It's more of a tourist trap now, but a lot of Staten Islanders use it to get back and forth. So any word on Family Karma coming back? No word. I keep telling you guys, I feel like Bravo is just using the word pause now as their word of cancellation. I mean, I just watched season 3 of Family Karma again. Stacey says it's so interesting when you say Jamaican parents, you don't seem Jamaican at all. I know a lot of people are shocked when I say it. It's because I was born here. I was born and raised here. Last night I was looking at pictures from when I visited New York and met Dapper. Oh, I want to come back. That's amazing. When I went to where was I? I was in DC and I saw Dapper Dan's Gap design, his collaboration with them. I didn't even know he had one. I was like, this is really cool. Kim, do you have a driver's license and or a car? That's an interesting question to ask me. No, I do not. To both. Look, to both. I'm from New York, and I think they have the best beaches out of the rest. Out of what rest? And what part of New York are you talking about? Or if we're talking about like Fire Island and the Hamptons, yes, those beaches are lovely. The beaches on like New York City, eh. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? So I went to Boston for like literally like 24 hours. I went to Boston. That was it. Literally, I spent 24 hours in Boston, and now I'm back in New York. I have a lot of things I got to get done. And I have, of course, Nashville and Atlanta coming up in July, literally like 2 weeks away, guys. So if you are or want to be in either part, go check out my Instagram. I'll post it for the replay crew here in the description, or you can just go to KempireAfterDarkLive.com/ATL or KempireAfterDarkLive.com/Nashville for those tickets. I was born in Brooklyn but raised in Virginia. A lot of people have left New York. Know what says, as a Jamaican, we can easily code switch, especially if we've been in the U.S. for a while. Oh, that's so true. I've seen my family do it all the time. I've seen my sisters do it. I've seen my mother do it. So they do it very easily. Welcome, Michelle, to the team. Love it, guys. Don't forget you become a member of the channel because you guys that are members will have access to the Kempire After Dark New York City live show with our guest from Summer House Martha's Vineyard, which was so juicy. I'm just waiting for them to give me the video, and we will be making that available to you guys at some point. How long are you staying in Atlanta? I can't say that on live because I don't need people clocking me in Atlanta. But I will be spending some time. I won't be just there for a day. I think our beaches down south are better. I agree, Cece. The New York beaches are for me, but the ones in like Fire Island are actually the best for me in this area. I want Martha's Vineyard to return. Yeah. Is it raining? I heard that there was like light rain. Oh, now it says it's mostly clear. It's supposed to rain this weekend, and it's Pride weekend. I remember the days of celebrating Pride here in New York, and like I would have friends coming out of town. They would stay with me. Like our night would begin on Friday night. They would come. We would go to the city. When I say the city, Staten Island is part of the city, but we would have to take the ferry into the city. We would party, and then we'd take the ferry back, and then we do it again on Saturday night. And then we would do it again on Sunday because that's the big day for the parade. So we would do that. And mind you, sometimes we would come back to Staten Island on the ferry after the parade, change, and then go back out that night. I would take Mondays off from work. I couldn't. Now, if you ask me, no, there is no way. I'm not even going to the parade this Sunday. It's supposed to be like scattered showers. I've been at the parade when it's stormed. That's not fun at all. House of Princess says Pride is Sunday here. Oh, same as us. NASCAR next weekend. Our city is about to be oh yeah, I'm sure. I went to, what is it called? The gay area in Chicago. I went there when I was there. It was cute. Long Island has the better beaches, but Staten Island has the best out of the 5 boroughs. I'm trying to think. I feel like I've been to all of them. I don't know if it has the best out of the 5 boroughs with that fake sand. Thank you also, Princess Boys Town. I couldn't remember. I knew it was something. I was like, what is it? Oh, speaking of gay, I can't really get into the. Okay, so there's this corn star, popular corn star. He was arrested because I ran. Look, let me drop some tea. So if you follow me on Twitter, go look at one of my tweets. I give you the full story and the link to the corn star that was arrested for child videos. I posted the full story there. We have to, we can't say certain things here. I ran into him a few weekends ago when I was just walking down like 23rd Street. And I was like, isn't that? But when you read the details of what he was doing on Telegram, thank you, Austin Wolf. Oh, Mr. Melon and Magic. A lot of people already suspected that he was into that because of the people that he would do videos with, because they all, they were over 18, except they looked like they were. Anyways, so he was arrested by the federal agents today. He's facing up to 20 years in prison. Good. But I thought of, like, you just never know who's walking amongst you. Like, literally passed this man in the street a few weekends ago, and he was doing this. And some of the details, again, if you follow me on Twitter, there's an actual link that I posted to the full story and the full details. I'm just like, locked up at the Kempire on Twitter, y'all. At the Kempire. But a lot of people have said that about him before, but they've said some other things about him in regards to him being trash, as a trash human being. Austin Wolf, for those that are wondering who I'm talking about. He's already locked up. He's facing at least 20 years. Well, not at least. He's facing up to 20 years, unless they bring more charges against him. Federal charges. And then even when he gets out, mind you, how old is he? When he gets out, he's gonna be old. Or if he gets out, he has to register. Exactly, Mr. Melon and Magic. Austin Wolf is a corn star, a gay corn star. Look, a gay corn star. I think that's just so for those that, I know we have a lot of females in here. They're probably like, who is that? Who are we talking about? Well, he was arrested and he's locked up. And he's facing serious charges, as he should. And they don't treat people like that in jail kindly. I did watch the SWV Tiny Desk. It was great. It was definitely great. I mean, can I be shady for a second? I'm gonna be shady for a second. But I've been saying this. Look, it was really Coco's Tiny Desk. Come on. I mean, I'm not saying that Lily and Taj don't have voices. Obviously, they don't have the stronger voices. But the fact that they have two other singers, and then they had to have background vocals, including Coco's son. And I'm thinking to myself, well, technically, they wouldn't need backup singers if two of y'all really could carry a tune. But of course, they used Lily to introduce, because Coco has a little bit of a tude, like a tude. So she wasn't talking during that. She just sang. So Lily did a lot of the introduction of the songs and things like that. But I love the music. I love SWV. I'm going to see them here in New York. I'm excited for that. But I'm just sitting there watching. I was like, they have 4 background vocals, and they have 4 background singers, and then they have the 2 members sitting beside. And they were singing. But Shaka Khan was very good too. Shaka Khan is like, she's old school. Like, she can still sing. Hers was really, 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 really good. Elsa, I'm not even repeating what you just said. SW is all Coco, but some will say, so why did Coco's solo career flop? I mean, we could debate. We could debate. Seven says, I just wish Taj and Lily would learn how to sing after all these years so they could be a part of the group for real. No, if you go Google schmoogle some of their they do sing, but they're like backup singers. They don't have strong enough voices as solo. Yes, you'll find a couple of videos and things like that, but for the most part, I actually have meet and greet tickets to meet SWV. Should I use them? I'm definitely gonna go see the show. Coco knows me though. I've interviewed Coco so many. I've been in Coco's presence multiple times. She also follows me, and I've done multiple interviews with her, and I never liked them because she's cold, so it's hard to connect with her. Pamela says use them to then tell us all about. I can't hold water. I'm going to tell you. Baby's Face Tiny Desk was lit, Mo. Baby's Face's Tiny Desk was fantastic, and he had not Shaka Khan. He had Shantae Moore doing backgrounds. He's loved Shantae Moore's voice for years. He's used her for backgrounds for years. Tiny's the only one that can still sing. In regards to Escape, I've been seeing some clips from the tour in regards to Escape performing. Look, but they're only clips. They're only clips. I want to see, because I'm going to give you the real review when I go see them next month. Shaka Khan is 71 and can still out-sing these new singers. That's because she's old school. She probably still preps her voice despite her years of, abuse. She must take care of that voice. The other Scott sis can blow. Both of those Scott sisters can blow. They're amazing singers. Yes, House of Princess. I saw that clip where Candy missed that note when she's like, that's not easy though. That's not easy. And I'm glad she's having these shows to warm up before she comes to New York. Hey, Bernice, thank you for becoming a member. Oh, I just saw this. I'm glad you said something because I didn't even realize you became a member. Thank you for becoming a member, Bernice. Welcome to the craziness. I wanted to go on tour. This is a good one. I wanted to go to the tour. You should. I didn't see them the last time they went on tour, but I was like, this is going to be a good tour with a lot of people, including Maya, Total 702. I know Mila quite well. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably meet up with Mila. I like Mila a lot as a person. And of course, voice is amazing. Shantae Moore's range is ridiculous. But here's the thing with Shantae Moore. She couldn't do it. I mean, she could do a Tiny Desk, but Shantae Moore doesn't have like those hits. Like she doesn't have multiple hits to do a. I mean, she could regardless. I would listen because she's an amazing singer. But she doesn't. She's not a. She's. I wouldn't. Is she a one hit wonder? I wouldn't know. Technically, like her biggest hit is Shantae's Got a Man. Oh, the Snow Allegra's Tiny Desk. Well, I guess yeah. If Snow Allegra can do a Tiny Desk, so can Shantae Moore. Kiki Wyatt needs to do a Tiny Desk. Again, she doesn't have a lot of hits, but it would be a good one. Oh, Shantae Moore can sing her face off. Kiki can sing her face off. Fantasia needs to do one. Brandy needs to do one. Monica did one, right? She did one for like during the pandemic or something like that. Cass says that Mila, I call her Mila, is one of the best underrated R&B singers ever. She is. She's the voice of 702. She's the voice of 702. Wait, random factoid. I was on the same plane as Shantae Moore earlier this year, but of course she's in first class, and well, I was Would you guys judge artists for not being in first class, even though they're famous? Because if you see those first class tickets, I wouldn't blame some of these artists. Like, I'm not spending that money on that. Like, I wouldn't blame, like, part of me likes just flying first class because, like, it was a short flight. Like, my flight from Boston to New York, I was in Comfort Plus. They don't serve you anything when you're in there. If you're in first class, you already have water at your chair. You have a more spacious chair. And this is just domestic. International is a whole other thing. They're coming to they're coming to you and they're like, "Do you want something to drink?" To honest tax write off. Oh, you're right. I need to write this off. No, I've seen MGK and Coach. See, I'm just saying because if you look at some of the prices for first class, it's like ridiculous, ridiculous. I saw Nina Parker had posted. I don't know where she was trying to go, but it was like I forgot how many thousands of dollars. It was like 20 something $1,000 for first class. Even to Boston, I was like, I could fly first class, but then I was just like, I don't need to first. It's a less than an hour trip. Exactly, El Singleton. You know I love luxury. But then the earth sign in me is like, you don't need that. But I will be flying first class to Tennessee. They actually, and mind you, when I booked my trip for Boston, I didn't even book like a premium class. I just booked like a main ticket because I was like, it's a short trip. But because I am a Delta Sky member or something, gold member, I don't remember. They upgraded me because you get like free upgrades for that. But they won't do that for international trips, which I hate. It's annoying. Gladys Knight is an amazing singer. Oh my gosh. I've been bumped up to first class years ago and I've been addicted ever since. I agree, Kalani. I love me some first class. I flew first class to London because it was my birthday trip, so I was like, I'm gonna pay the money. Um, I flew first class to London and back, but I flew first class to London, but it wasn't Delta who did it because Delta's first class, even international, is whack. Um, I don't think it's great. I don't think it's great. It's not like Emirates. But it was what like airline does Delta also affiliated with? Oh my gosh, what is it? Virgin. Virgin. And they had those like little pods. Qatar. Oh my god, I've never flown or Qatar. I've never flown their airline, but those also look amazing too. But that's the Middle East. It ain't tricking if you got it. Well, I know that's right, IB. Oh, I would love. I wanted to see Gladys Knight when she was in Vegas. Has anyone seen Tony Braxton in Vegas? I didn't even realize Virgin was still in business. This is no class on Spirit. Oh, they have no class on Spirit. I'm not. Look, I am not even thinking of traveling Spirit for whatever reason. Wherever Spirit's going, I'm not. Is Qatar better than Emirates? I've never flown Qatar. Oh, I've never done Singapore Airlines first class, but I've been to Singapore. I love Singapore. I would do that again. Oh, there's no class on Spirit. I mean, obviously. I mean, even the way you wrote that sentence it has multiple meanings. Look, it has multiple. The amount of stories I've seen on about Spirit Airlines recently in the last year, I'm like, yeah, I will never. I will work my butt off before I have to do Spirit. But I get it. Some of you have to, but I won't. I'd much rather stay here in New York. Avery Wilson will sing his that you just remind me. I need to book tickets for the Wiz before it's gone. When is it gone from New York? I need to book tickets before it's gone. As sources, I totally agree with the sentiment on Spirit. Just saying, I've heard good things about Singapore Airlines. I just have never flown it. Excuse me. Guys, don't forget to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting not just my videos, but other videos, other content creators will start to show up. Is Spirit Ivy says, is Spirit that bad, y'all? Have you not seen the videos? And that's just the videos that go viral. Can you imagine what people are really going through on there? Have I ever flown JetBlue? Oh yeah, I think once. I flew JetBlue to Puerto Rico. I think that was the only time I flew JetBlue. Shakira says, hate flying, have to go through security. Yeah, I mean, I get it. And depending on what airport you're flying through and depending on the time of the year, like today wasn't bad at all. Yesterday wasn't bad at all flying through LaGuardia. I went clear. I mean, I also have clear and I have TSA pre-check. So that helps. But even so, sometimes that line can be ridiculous. I flew to New York. It was Kalani. You took Spirit to New York. I'm sure every once in a while a Spirit flight goes well, and you survive. They wouldn't be in business. Abby says I thought they were over exaggerating. Nope. Go check out recent stories. Get the TSA clearance. I already always had TSA pre-check because I'm a global entry person. But I started seeing that the TSA pre-check became really popular, so those lines were pretty long. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna sign up for Clear because they're always asking you when you're at the airports. I finally signed up and I liked it. And now they're getting even better with like your like now they have your entire identity. They're identifying you through your eyes. You should, Pamela. Pamela says, I'm thinking of applying for TSA pre-check or global entry. Do the global entry because that will give you automatically the TSA pre-check. Global entry is even easier now too because all you have to do is go up to the machine and like boom, boom, and you're in. You don't have to fill out anything. I always would keep my passport with me when I would come back in, and then I was just like, now I don't need to do that. But at least you make it unlike those Boeing. Oh yeah, Boeing's under a lot of fire right now. I would go, but didn't now. I don't have a summer job. I'm sorry. Clear is including. Wait, I did see recently that Clear is offering. They have like different lines for now. Clear with TSA pre-check, and they have Clear without TSA pre-check. I was like, I have both. Let me look. I don't know if that's gonna get me ahead of people, but they have two separate lines now. Mobile passport is a clutch too when coming to the state. I did see that. And that annoyed me when I first started seeing it. I was like, because I think that's free. Isn't that free? Mobile passport? That annoyed me. I was like, I paid for mine. Why are you getting in before me? And I had, that's how I got my Clear. I got my Clear through because I have an Amex. I signed up for Clear to get TSA through faster. They then canceled right out. You know what? You know what? Oh, excuse me, Anne. Anne, you're just so fabulous. Anne says I have a diplomatic passport which expired age 20. Wait, so wait, did you get that from like your parents who were diplomats? I'm learning so much about Anne right now. Wait, hey, what happened now? Kemba, are you a solo traveler or do you like to travel with others? I like both. But if you guys follow my travel journey, like on Instagram or anything like that, I've traveled a lot by myself. But because I've traveled a lot by myself, I've met a lot of people. Like I have some really good friends now. We have a group chat. I have a couple of good friends, a couple of group chats with like people that I know. Like when I went to Japan, I met a couple of people, and now we're friends. When I went to the Netherlands, now I have my sisters in the Netherlands. So I like solo travel because of stuff like that. N Dub says, "Did you see Amir is engaged to Natalie from?" No, I did not. Let's all. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stupid. Mm-mm. S. Foster says, also check if your company covers the cost of TSA pre-check, Clear, or global entry. Well, you know I work for myself. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But you're right. I don't believe when I worked for the law firm if they covered it. Some companies do though. I'm sure if you were probably like an associate or partner, they probably did cover it at the law firm. Kempire, when are you going to introduce us to your boo? When I find one. And when I find one and I've dated them for a while, and then once we've gotten married, and then I'll introduce him to the world. Oh, thank you so much, Leela. The Wiz is through August, so I need to book tickets like soon. I should probably do like I've done before with you guys on here and look at tickets. I need to go see The Wiz while it's here. I need to go see The Wiz while it is here. Let me see. I'm busy in July though, but maybe when I get back. Maybe when I get back. I should just go for like a matinee or something. Pamela says my job barely covers my salary, so I highly doubt they'll cover global entry. Unless travel was a part of your job, I'm sure they would. I get my TSA and Clear for my credit card benefits. I love Delta. Oh yeah, because of Amex and things like that. We were just talking a little bit about that. Oh, I want to see Hell's Kitchen too. I'm gonna book some tickets, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tonight because I just don't know where I will be at. Let me see in August. They have dates in August. Okay. And yep, it's through August. So I need to go see it. So maybe when I get back from Atlanta, I will go get tickets. Because I want to see Deborah Cox in it as well. I love Deborah Cox. I saw Deborah Cox when she was in Aida. Hey, can't be bothered. I was on the plane an hour ago talking about booking May ticks to the Wiz. Let's go together. The Taurus and you, no one would know until you're at least married for 2 years. Just saying. But I will tell you guys right now, I'm single. You should just get season tickets. Season tickets for what? Would you ever consider going to the Pop the Balloon matchmaking show? I don't even know what that is. This guy LC. What is that? Pop the Balloon matchmaking show. And if it's reality television, no. And finding love on reality television for all of you to watch goes against my my Taurus nature. Oh, Broadway season tickets. I should. I think in the fall I will consider stuff like that. I just have a lot of things going on this summer. So, but you're right. I should do something like that because I don't do enough Broadway when I live here in New York. I should be doing Broadway. When I went to London, though, I saw a lot of Broadway shows. And I think when I go back to London, I'm going to see some more. Absolutely not. It's ghetto. Damn. Kemp, what do you think of Nini's new show? I haven't watched it yet. Has it aired, Sonny? That's good to know. I'll check it out. Oh, wait. Have you visited a bathhouse in Wait, have you visited bathhouse in Flatiron? I never know what that is. What is that? Bathhouse. Is it a bathhouse? Hey, Nika from California. The Pasta Balloon on YouTube is very, very popular. It must see at least one episode. Oh. Oh, Pop the Balloon. Wait, I did a story about the guy Aaron on Pop the Balloon show. He went viral. It's on the Neighborhood Talk. Oh God, what did he do? Oh, it's on YouTube. This show. Oh, see. Oh, it's a spa. No, I haven't been to it. I really haven't done spas here in New York. I'm trying to think of like a luxurious one. I usually do that when I'm traveling. I should do more of that here. I did. Someone just told us, Jen, that Amir and Natalie are engaged, but we all said boo. Oh, L Singleton, randomly, Kendra G singles came up on my YouTube Explorer page. So every once in a while, I'll see her live and I'll go in just to see because that chat is a mess. And I'll just see what's going on, but I can't say that I'm invested because, and because they do a mix. It's not just heterosexual matchmaking. They do, the community as well. Whereas everyone's seeing Amir and Natalie engaged, I looked and haven't seen it. Do we really care? Now that the show has been canceled, do we really care about especially Amir or his girlfriend Karen? Oh, the guy from Pop the Balloon. He's scamming. He was lackluster on the show, and he said he lost his job due to it. He's a liar. Ooh. Anne says avoid bathhouses. So many stories of amputation and bacterial infection, particularly at the Korean spots. Kemp, you must visit Kenya Spa when you go to Atlanta. I'm tempted, but I'm not sure if I should because when I report on these housewives, I'm not one of those people that are going to be sucking up to housewives, especially if I think they're wrong. So I don't think I'll be going, and I don't think Kenya is one of those housewives that can get my position in regards to how I report these stories. I would love to support Black business. I also want to see Mariah Huck's her content creator studio space. Oh, Lipstick Alley's reporting the engagement. We don't care. Look, we don't care about Amir and his Karen girlfriend. Bathhouses equals spirit. Airlines. Kendra G's dating show is a mess. The chat is unhinged and rude. I agree, IB. I've seen it like randomly, and I'm like, what are they like? They'll drag people, and Kendra will sometimes read their super chats that are dragging the people. I'm like, oh my gosh. But apparently she launched an app. Like, good for her. Like, thousands of people end up watching it. There's and mind you, it's actually a good idea of what she's doing because people are obsessed with dating shows like that. That's why I feel like Love Match Atlanta should have been more successful. I actually like that premise more than these competition shows because at this point, these people are just coming on here to be famous. And they don't realize you're not going to get famous from being on these reality television shows. You'll get famous in your head. You'll get famous where people will know you, but it's not going to be long-term success. That's not long-term revenue. Buffy says that she's gonna take me to see Mariah's studio when I come to visit. I'd like to see it when I'm in Atlanta. Regular Robin said her Kemp. Wait, said call her Kemp, and y'all can travel together to make Juan jealous. Mr. Melon's magic is a mess. I want Amir to stay with Weirdo Natalie, get the karma he unleashed on our show. No sympathy. Is Love Match Atlanta coming back? They also have been put on pause. Which reminds me, I need to do the edit for the video version of my interview with Lamont. He was just on. I need to do that. It's like late. I've been so busy. I hear the spot on Governor's Island is a go. There's a spot on Governor's Island, Bernice? You see, I know nothing about New York. I'm going to change that in this new year. Look, this new year. It's June. A lot of Red Pill and Kevin Samuel followers are on. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, because of course the Kevin Samuels people needed somewhere to go. Hey, Brand White. Kendra G is more likable than Kevin. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Oh, she's definitely a lot more likable, and she doesn't really share her opinion like that. She's more so asking questions. Oh, Ann says, Kemp, I'm trying to visit you in Atlanta. Should it be possible? I will happily visit Kenya's spa. And let me know. And send me a DM on Instagram. Because I'd go. Look, I'd go. I don't know what I'm going there for. It's not really for me. Do you think the Real Housewives is at the end of the road? No, I don't. I don't think they're at the end of the road. The ratings are not that bad. I know a lot of people think that they are. They're not what they used to be, but they're definitely not that bad. Mr. Mel, what is? Oh, this is definitely Kempire After Dark. Mr. Melon Magic says, would you accept an open couples offer? I will say this. I will answer questions like this at the Kempire After Dark live tour coming to Nashville on July 11th and in Atlanta on July 12th, and then Seattle August 30th. But I will also say this. Samantha from Sex and the City said you should always be the guest if you're ever going to do one of those things. You should always be the guest. Not my relationship, though. Oh, it's an overnight glamping experience. Oh, I did see that because I've seen the setup for that over there. I've never done it though. I don't know if I would want to do it. Like that's something I would want to do with friends, not by myself. Like certain things. Does he mean a poly party? I think I don't know, or I don't know if he's inviting me to his relationship. Deep Bigger says you don't want to get a unit from Kenya. Nope. All the international flying, and you don't know your hometown. Sounds like me. Oh yeah. Well, the Governor's Island is different. It's more touristy, right, Bernice? It's not. I don't think New Yorkers are going there for that. Hey, Dustin. Oh, Mr. Mellon says single as can be Kempire over here. Well, then what the hell was that question? I thought it was an invite. Have you visited Sig's Gold Karaoke Piano Bar in New York? I received so many recommendations last week when I was in town. I don't like karaoke because I don't like when people can't sing and are singing for sport. If you can sing, it's different. Exactly, L. Singleton. I always say never, but I just can't imagine me in a especially as long as I've been not in a relationship. I finally get in one, and now we're open. No, I don't think that. I don't judge people that do, but for me, it's just not a part of my spirit. It's not a part of my ministry. Okay. All right, I'm just saying, like, you just reminded me of the time Samantha was going to have that three-way with the two gay guys, and they went to yes. I love Sex in the City. Are you still at Boston? We are in the studio. We are in the studio. Oh, I keep I keep forgetting to remind you guys, Kashava. You know I love Kashava shakes. As you can probably see if you're watching this, there are options for you guys to check out Kashava shakes. They are meal replacements. They're plant-based. It's not whey protein. It's plant-based protein. A lot of really great vitamins. My nutritionist loves the ingredients. I've been using them for years. So I love the fact that I can bring them to you guys. I do get a little bit of a commission when you buy, but I think it's worth it. And now, because I've dealt with them for years and they only had 2 flavors, chocolate and vanilla. Now they have a bunch of new flavors. Which I love. What are the flavors? Hold on, let me show you. They have the let me just bring this up. They got a bunch of new flavors now. I was like, how do you guys go from having 2 flavors to having like 500? They have chai shakes. They have coconut acai shakes. They have and matcha. I like the matcha. I didn't think I was gonna like the matcha, but I like it. See, T. Avery says I can vouch for Kashava. I love my Kashava shakes. And you could, and the thing is with them, like the vanilla or even the chocolate one, you can mix them up with some certain things and make them your own. I've done that so many times with my vanilla shakes from Kashava. It's vegan. It's definitely vegan. Kathy B says, is it vegan or vegetarian? It's vegan. It's definitely vegan. I can show you. See, on the back it tells you it's vegan. On the back it says vegan. It's vegan, it's gluten-free, no soy, no dairy, no artificial flavors, sweeteners, or colors, and no preservatives. It's actually a quality product. I've used them for years. And I love the fact that now that they have new flavors. Finally. Miss Nappy Kid says, I love Factor. Yes, we've recently partnered with Factor Meals as well. Love them as well. Do they have a low carb version? Izzy, if you look at the ingredients of this, you don't need a low carb version of this. This is a meal replacement. So you don't need a low carb version of this. You can make it a low carb version by not adding a lot of stuff. There should be links under this video for the Kashava shakes, y'all. There are links right under this live video for the Kashava shakes. Let me know if you guys can find it. I know when I look on YouTube on my computer, it's right under our video. 3 different flavors. The matcha flavor is there. I think the vanilla flavor is there. But you can just click the link and it should take you to get the different flavors. Oh, that's a good question. Jack says, is it good for cancer patients? Based off the ingredient, like I can't vouch that it's good for cancer patients, but if you look at the ingredients, I can't see why it wouldn't be. It's a great meal replacement for the, especially, oh, you know what? Someone said that it was. Someone said that they didn't, the last time we did an impromptu live like this and we were talking about Kashava, they said that they did use it for, they gave it to, as a gift to a friend. So it might be good for them. It's easy to go down. You can, like I said, you can, just do it plain, or you can add stuff to it, which I've done. Kemp, what's the temperature in New York City? The temperature in New York City is 67. It's very breezy today. It was very breezy and cool, but it's supposed to warm up again. I don't know what's going on. Do you like Let Us Eat? Yeah. I haven't seen anything recent from her, but she's an amazing singer. I might need to get Kashava. I mean, I'm vegan and love a good shake. Pamela, then it's perfect for you. It's vegan. The ingredients are impeccable. And now you guys are lucky because now they have so many options in regards to flavors too. But like I said, you could get that vanilla, add a banana to it. I've added like peanut, like I'll make my own little thing. I'll even add a little, because I make mine with water and coconut water. And sometimes I'll make a concoction. I'm like, oh, what did I make here? Oh, you guys see, you already know. When I've been live, you always ask me, what am I drinking? And it's Kashava shakes. That's the only protein shake that I have, especially because the ingredients are top tier in quality. Tamia was my first celebrity interview years ago backstage during one of the New York City concert series, and she performed, and that's when I met Grant Hill too. Data remembers. Data was there when I released that interview with her. So lovely. She's also a fellow Taurus. I've interviewed her multiple times. I really like Tamia. I want to see Fantasia, Mary J. Blige, and CeCe Winans. I've never seen CeCe Winans, but I've seen Mary J. Blige in concert. She's very good. Mary J. Blige is very good, but Fantasia is, like, if you've never seen Fantasia live, you need to go. Dominique says, I've heard of Kashava, but I wasn't too sure, but now I might get myself one. You should try it, Dominique. I love them. And now that they have these new flavors, I'm like, I need to try the chais and things like that, because I have so many bags right now. I need to get through these bags. Sophia says, it seems some seasons we are blessed with better Bravo shows, and sometimes nowadays it's a slump. Ultimate Girls Trip not airing, or Sailing Yacht not air. Oh yeah, Sailing Yacht didn't air. Just realized that. They're definitely in a slump in 2024. I think that's part of the reason why we're not getting BravoCon. despite all the other speculation. Oh, Fantasia is phenomenal live. Mr. Melon Magic says Mary J. Blige is good, but that key be whooping her butt. Not in live. That's why I emphasize Mary J. Blige is impeccable live. She's actually really good live. How much sugar is in it? That's a good question. Let me see. 7 grams of sugar in the chocolate version. That's in the chocolate version. The vanilla version of Kashaba shakes, again, for those that want to get one, they're available in the description. There's 6 grams in the vanilla one. Okay? And then in the matcha one, which is a new one, which I like. I don't like, I didn't think I was going to like matcha. The matcha has 6 grams of sugar as well. So not bad. Not bad in regards to sugar content, unless you start adding stuff. Yeah, Mary J. Blige, I've seen a few times. She's really good in person. Lauryn Hill's always late. Well, I saw her recently. A few months ago, I saw Lauryn Hill in concert. See, El Single says I've been to MJB's live several times, and I've not been disappointed. Like, she's really, I think people would be surprised because Mary J. Blige is not known to be the greatest singer, but in concert, Mary J. Blige is very good. Just saw Fantasia with Kirk Franklin in Charlotte for Juneteenth, and it was phenomenal. Fantasia is an amazing live performer. One of my favorite concerts that I've been to, besides when they did the Queen Project with Tamia, Kelly Price, and Deborah Cox. That was really good too. That was really good. Any thoughts on Bronny joining his dad, LeBron? Jax, in Boston, because I was in Boston yesterday, I started the show off talking about that because I saw that, this is the very first time LeBron's son, Bronny, LeBron Jr., he was drafted to be on the Los Angeles Lakers with his father. And it's the first time that's ever happened where a father and son. I thought LeBron was retiring. Sophia says, have you guys talked about it? If there are any rumors about who will replace Kenya Kempire, do you think Sheree is coming back in favor of being a guest, or maybe a newbie will join? I don't think it'll be a newbie. I think it will definitely be a safe choice, meaning that I maybe upgrade Cynthia, maybe bring Sheree back, because Sheree's always knocking at that door, always scratching at that door to come back. But LoveyScott.com was reporting that possibly Phaedra could join them during the international trip this year. He was holding out for that moment. Was he? I mean, it would make sense. It would make sense. It's nice. Apparently, Bronny's a pretty good basketball player. I love me some Tasia. Wish I would have been able to. Oh, that's one of my regrets in life. I don't have many, but that's one that I had tickets to see Whitney Houston during the My Love Is Your Love tour in Newark, New Jersey, her hometown, and she canceled. So I never got to see her again because I ended up getting my money back. I didn't end up going because I was like, I'm not gonna. It's too much of a risk that she's not gonna show up. So yeah, did not get to see it. I'm sure that was amazing for people that have seen Whitney live. Ivy says, did B. Scott and Kenya fall out? Here's the thing: a lot of people are, because remember, B. Scott has a position with being a blog and entertainment news. The same way, say if I was friends with a reality TV star and something like this happened, you still have to report what you hear. You know what I mean? I don't think that their reporting has been malicious towards Kenya. They're getting tea and they're informing their audience. At the end of the day, their audience is more important than a casual friendship with someone. I don't know how deep that friendship was, but you know what I mean? But still, Hey, Rasani says, Kim, did you see the clip of Brian McKnight singing his dad? Brian McKnight Jr. singing his dad's song? Yes, he sounds good. Brian McKnight X Jr., that's what we're going to have to call him because, he named the new baby. Brian McKnight Jr. Yeah, he was singing his dad's song. I was like, he's really good. Remember his sons toured with him at one point, Brian McKnight. Exactly. Samara says, I think B. Scott's doing their job. People are making B. Scott reporting an issue. I know everyone is diverting from did Kenya Moore do what they are accusing her of? And based on what we saw, I know Kenya has denied it. I'm like, no, Kenya, you did something. You did something, and you lost your good paying job. I get my house flies fixed by watching old clips on YouTube. Yeah, I haven't really watched on YouTube. Like they'll randomly show up sometimes, and then I'll watch that, but or on Instagram. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up because I have to be up early. Let me know your last minute questions, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you all for being here on a Friday night. Our impromptu Kempire After Dark catch up. Um, Chanel Cupcake says twerk for me. Really? I'm late, but where are you? Move the camera a little around. Why? Nosy? I'm in my studio. Okay. All right, Chanel Cupcake. It looks like you need to be timed out for 24 hours. Look, Ivy said that's an odd request, right? Lachelle, I talked about it during our Boston show about Melody Cherie Rogers possibly suing Wanda Marceau's mother-in-law, Tisha's mother, for defamation. I'm not watching Love Island USA. I'm literally still watching Love Island UK as it's airing, but it's not giving. It's not giving. ARW says, you read my comment, you made my night. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad I made your night. Bravo posted a Kenya quote yesterday on YouTube, so shady. Oh, God. Ivy says he sounds like the feds. The lawsuit is overdue. I just got my Netflix back. Any suggestions? Perfect Match, we just talked about recently on Netflix. I thought that was really good. But there's so much on Netflix. Like, how long have you been off of Netflix? Because we've covered a couple of different things on Netflix, even outside of reality television. Baby Reindeer. Baby Reindeer. Write this down. Baby Reindeer. Thank me later. I'm looking forward to Selling Manhattan as well. Or no, not Selling Manhattan. What's it called? Buying Manhattan? What is it called? This is a terrible name. There's another. Selling the City is coming to Netflix, which is based in New York City. But there's Owning Manhattan with Ryan Serhant. Oh, the Black Barbie documentary. I haven't watched that yet. That's also on Netflix. That's by Shonda Rhimes. April says gymnastics. The Olympic trials are tonight for gymnastics. I need to watch it. I need to get off here so I can watch that. Outside of reality shows, what are you watching? Abbott Elementary. Just was watching that. I need to watch House of Dragons. I'm behind on that. Maybe I'll watch that tonight. Oh, if you're into nerdy AI stuff, Atlas, where's that on, Kathy B? I am into stuff like that. Wimbledon, isn't that, when is that? That's right now, Wimbledon? I think when I went to London, I did a tour where they showed us where that was. Wait, did y'all see that Angel Reese Barbie doll? No, I didn't see that. Hey, Tisha from CT. Love the shirt. I got this T-shirt with Mickey Mouse in Japan. Euro 2024. No, I'm not. Have a great night, Kempire. Hope you for a Chicago show. Stay tuned. Netflix. J-Lo is starring. Oh, Atlas. Yes, I forgot that was the movie that J-Lo was promoting. Damn, J-Lo. Was it good? You know, I don't know anymore, J-Lo. When you come back to London, we're working on it, Jens. I'm taking notes for new Netflix shows. Thanks, y'all. Oh, Angel Reese, the basketball player. For a second, I was like, who is that again? See, Paulie says, go to bed. I'm about to. I'm going to go take a shower and go to bed. Isn't the lady that Baby Reindeer based on suing? Yes, she's suing Netflix and that man. Atlas was good. Atlas was good. I wasn't going to watch, but I got sucked in. Well, you know what? My guy is in that from This Is Us, so I'm not surprised. Kathy says it was good, and I'm not a J Lo fan. Oh, you guys got me all like, okay. And she produced it too. Atlas. She produced it. The final season, Izzy, did you know that I love the Umbrella Academy on Netflix? I completely forgot about it. Thank you for the reminder. It's coming. It's coming soon. Ooh, the Halle Berry and Mark Wahlberg movie looks good. That's on Netflix as well. Dancing for the Devil, we did cover that story. We covered that story. I even did a podcast with Fem Tarot in regards to pulling tarot cards about Dancing for the Devil on Netflix. So if you missed any, I did special podcast episodes that's not available anywhere besides our podcast on Dancing for the Devil. It was good. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I appreciate you all taking time out of your Friday night to be here with me. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. Replay crew, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts on anything that we discussed this evening. I will see you. We're going to do more impromptu, informal lives like this one. We will get back to doing our regular lives in studio and all that after these next couple of weeks because I'm in prepping mode. All right. Who said not call your man? Whose man am I calling? I am not calling nobody at this point. I'm gonna go take a shower and call a pretend man in my head. You can go call your man now. Bye. You know what? Thank you, Nicolette. Nicolette says, thank you for spending your Friday with us. Good night, all. Yes, good night. Have a good night, Rasani. Bernice, you'll be able to call in one day. Stay tuned. You gotta be here. Tell Me You Love Me on Netflix will have you clutching your pearls. Someone else said that the other day, too. I haven't watched Family Empire Houston. Is it good, Monet? You're welcome, Mrs. Dash. Not Kemp the Pimp. Why can't you find a boyfriend? Who said I can't find one? Who said that? Oh, Umbrella Academy is coming August 8th. Okay, I'm ready. I love the Umbrella Academy. I love stuff like that. L6 says you're handsome, so it's hard for us to believe you're single. It's by choice. It's by choice. That was funny. You did. I have that, don't I? I have that on here. Oh, yeah, there it goes.
Who said that? When did she say that? You did.
I forgot I have that. He wants a good man, Savannah. The first episode of Family Empire was good. I would give it a shot. Aren't they based on like a real estate? Me too, CC said I thought Umbrella Academy was canceled. I did. I thought it was canceled too. Guys, don't forget, for those that are watching the replay, check out Kashava. Links available below. I love my Kashava shakes. I think you guys will love it as well, especially if you're looking for a meal replacement, something that's healthy, something that is plant-based, something that has really good ingredients. Like it's the best quality of any product that we've ever talked about. So be sure to check that out if you haven't. Elsa Lincoln says Tauruses are sensual. We want to feel some skin sometimes. Who says I don't?
Who said that? When did she say that? You did.
Yes, it's based on real estate, and we saw a nice house in the first episode. Oh, Monet, I might have to watch because you know I like looking at real estate. Data. Everyone's loving my t-shirt. This is from Japan. I don't know if it's available in Uniqlo in the States, but I got this in Uniqlo in Japan during the holidays. I loved it. I love art. I like arty stuff. And as soon as you said it, I was like, as soon as they were talking about Netflix, I was like, oh, Anne told me to watch The Parisian Agency. Damn it. I'm gonna add it to my list. Matter of fact, let me do it now. Let me do it now on live. Let me do it now on live. Hold on. So I don't forget, because that way it'll show up. Kathy says, Kempire is selective. Leave him alone. Exactly. Exactly. The Parisian Agency. Adds to list. What does it say now? Hold on. Come for this new jaw dropping properties. Oh. I started watching, was it Selling London or Buying London? I can't remember which one. It was all right. Kempire, could you do what Jamaican orders at the Jamaican restaurant for us novices? Novices, sorry. Um, I think if you're a novice and you're ordering at a Jamaican restaurant, your safe bet is like a stewed chicken, um, with like rice and peas. I think that's always going to be your safe bet. Um, and then work your way from there, unless you like fish or something like that. Um, but if you want to try like curry, you can definitely do like the curry goat or curry chicken. I like curry chicken. I really love red meat like that. I'm not gonna say Rasta pasta. I fell asleep on Selling London. Yeah, I love Selling London, and I thought I would, but I also think I don't love every city's property. Like I don't watch Million Dollar Listing LA because yeah, they're big, beautiful homes, but I don't really love that property. I love seeing New York property. I didn't love the London properties that I saw, and I love London. Cass says, I say oxtail or curry chicken, rice and peas. I think oxtails too, because I think a lot of people like oxtails. I personally don't like oxtails like that. I know, I know. But a lot of people do like oxtails. So, see, Ellsling says, I can eat oxtails every day and I'm a Yankee. See? So I think oxtails is actually a good choice for a lot of people except me. Except me. All right, y'all. And for those that don't know, what I've been doing is uploading the audio version of our live shows, like this one, on our podcast. So if you want to take me on the go and you just want to listen, that's available on the Kempire podcast as well. Kathy says, I don't eat beef, Kempire. Well, you eat chicken? Go eat you some stewed chicken. Data, we know. Data, we know you're a big meat eater. Aziza says, Kempire, you eat healthy, and I understand. I'm trying. I'm definitely trying to do better. Definitely trying to do better. That's why I love my cassava shakes. I always know that those ingredients are always clean and good. Elf Singleton says, have I heard of the Door Jamaican restaurant? I have. Isn't that in Queens? That's in Queens, right? I've eaten there. I've done takeout. My sister will pick up from there. I've never eaten in the restaurant, but I've definitely picked up food from there. Bernie says, exactly. Bernie says, it's hard for tourists. We are foodies. I know. But I got to get it together. I'm getting older. Got to get it together. Yes, it's in Queens, yeah. I've eaten there a couple of times. Well, eaten from there a couple of times. Valley says, when you come into Detroit, fan base is huge. Not to be creepy, but I have to go to sleep with your voice. Hubby is thrilled about that. I mean, I do think that we have a decent audience in Detroit. I'm seeing that more and more, a lot of people. But if you're part of the replay crew, you want me to come to Detroit, let me know in the comment section. It's under consideration. It's under consideration. I'm just never too sure. You can book in a place where you think that you're going to do well in, and then all of a sudden you do the numbers. You're like, oh, I thought we would sell out there. Like even in my own city, it was hard, but we eventually did sell out. But you just never know. See, I'm a 49-year-old tourist, and food is my lover. I understand. I feel seen. Ivy, I'm going to bed too. I'm gonna go take a shower, then I'm going to bed. It's hard. It's not hard to eat healthy. Lots of Caribbean and African food. Food is very healthy. Oh, I agree. We're talking about being foodies, though. Anyways, let me go, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of your Friday. I will see you all in the next one. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Bye, 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 y'all. Bye, y'all. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good night. And if you're listening to this on the Kempire podcast, don't forget to give us a 5-star rating. 5-star rating. And for those that are in this chat, give it a like. Bye. Bye.